I was covering the Virginia race again last night at the Sears Victory Party turned concession speech, and that campaign, Abigail Spanberger did some of was running ads on Sears's Christian position on marriage, marriage equality, as Spanberger I think mentioned. But Sears was talking a lot about culture war issues. And, I made a documentary back when I worked at the Federalist on the parents of Loudoun County, the amazing, inspiring parents of Loudoun County, Virginia, which actually is like the wealthiest county in the country, who fought back, many of whom were not wealthy, middle-class people who had voted for Obama, whatever else, fought back during COVID on COVID restrictions. They fought back on the CRT they were seeing during Zoom lessons. They could hear what the teachers were talking about, the insane gender policies that had taken over locker rooms and bathrooms in Loudoun County, Virginia. And Spanberger increased the vote share for Democrats in a place like Loudoun County, Virginia. And what that tells me is a lot of those parents who may have seen Republicans talking about Winsome Earl Sears as sort of the future of Trumpism without Trump. What is the Republican Party? What does the conservative movement look like after Trump? When you have to have MAGA without Trump to keep the MAGA coalition, as people have analyzed. Winsome Sears was seen as somebody because Youngkin, I think, has proven himself to be someone who could step into those shoes and chart this new course. But part of the lesson here is that what looked like the future of politics during peak woke it's different now, right? And so that doesn't mean you can't talk about boys playing in girls' sports. You should. You must talk about that. That is correct, and it does matter to everyday people. It matters to working class girls who lose scholarships in track and field, for example, or swimming, which they have poured all of their effort into, and end up losing, for example, scholarships because they're not finishing in the races as high up as they would or otherwise. It matters to parents who don't have all of the money in the world, to have the best nannies who can monitor every second of their child's life, or not that that's a good thing, but you know what I'm saying. It matters. It matters. It matters. It matters. It matters to people who are disproportionately working class, who live in communities with low levels of civil society, as Charles Murray, Robert Putnam, and Tim Carney have written about. That is a class issue. So yes, it matters and it should be talked about, but it should be talked about in a way that is framed on people's material conditions.